The city of Pforzheim serves as the northern entrance to the Black Forest. As a young boy, that's where I took my first steps into my culinary scene, and it remains to this day a hotbed for many restaurants that influenced my career. I've been preparing Maultaschen, my favorite Black Forest dish, visiting my mother to see how she makes her famous potato salad, learn how precision cutlery is crafted, and finish it off with a Black Forest cake. For me, the Black Forest is not only home, it's a taste of history. I'm very excited to go back to the Black Forest and to bring you with me to share my culinary journey, which is nothing less than spectacular. It's almost like you read the stories of Brother Grimm. Deep forests, witches, goblins, a lot of mystique. What's interesting about the Black Forest, you have small villages where nothing has changed for hundreds and hundreds of years. And also the way of life is the same, from the farm to the table. That's why I relate so well to A Taste of History, because we work it the same way. Diana, so great to have you on the set.
Thank you so much.
You know, people ask me, what's your favorite dish? Maultaschen. The first thing we're going to do, we got to make a ravioli dough.
Absolutely. Starts just like every other noodle. Flour, 4 cups. And here we have 4 yolks and 4 eggs. And also a tablespoon and a half vegetable oil.
All right.
A sprinkle of salt. Gonna get that going in the center, break up the yolks. And then just slowly work it into the flour.
So Diana, you know, if you did something great in school, or it was your birthday or a big family gathering, this is when Mom used to make that. Because as you see, it's a lot of work.
Right, very special occasion. So I'm just kneading this dough together with a little of the extra flour that was hanging around, and I'm just working it until it's nice and smooth and elastic. Chill it in the fridge for, what would you say, 30 minutes?
At least.
At least. This right now, if you tried to roll it out,
Impossible,
you'd drive yourself absolutely mad.
Yep. My stamp of approval.
Okay, fantastic.
Perfect.
I'm gonna go set this aside.
Yep. And I will make now the stuffing, ground beef. The trick here is you want to make sure that the beef isn't too lean. I already have the onion pre-sweat. You just want to saute it in a little butter, but what you want to make sure is no color. I got a good amount of parsley already chopped, breadcrumbs, eggs, salt, freshly ground pepper, and obviously nutmeg. Good timing, good timing.
All right.
Look what I got for you.
Oh, lovely.
Here you go.
More mixing?
Yep.
Can't wait.
Piece of advice for the homemaker, if you wanted to make this for the first time or you're not sure about it, the best way to do it is you take a little bit of that once you haven't mixed some more, and you can make a little taste. There's a little bit more breadcrumb I can see already.
Okay.
You want to make sure that it holds. If you're not sure for the first time when to do that, you're just going to make yourself like a little tiny meatball. Put me some oil in the water there.
Yeah, no problem.
You'll make sure that it holds. This is the one that you had in the refrigerator?
That's right. Out of the fridge and just slightly room temperature. You know, it's a little bit easier once it's warmed up just a hair to roll. Gonna get a good dusting of flour on our cutting board so it doesn't stick. Okay. Flatten it out just a bit. And what would you say? As thin as possible? 1/4 of an inch?
You know, some places you go to, people like it a little thicker, other ones a little thinner. Not thin, not thick, just right.
Okay, perfect.
Look what I got in my hand. Ever seen this one before?
Oh, is that going to be our template?
Yeah, since we work very much precision in the Black Forest, so you don't cut it freestyle.
Right.
So you put a template on it, like you're doing right now.
Which is beautiful.
And you're gonna cut it, and then you roll out the rest.
And I've just floured the tip of the knife just a little bit to help me get through the dough without sticking.
Yep, there we go, go ahead. You put the meat in the middle, take some egg wash, and just take the egg wash around, just with your hand like so, and then you want to fold them over. really generous on the egg wash because you don't want it to open.
Okay.
And the sample one I'm making behind, I'm gonna get it right now to make sure that in case you have never done it before, that it holds. So it doesn't have to be cooked all the way through, but it gives you a chance to see. Also, a taste test.
Perfect, just in case it needs a little more something.
Salt, pepper, and a little more. That's it. I'm just gonna take it straight into the water.
Okay.
You see how big those things are and how much meat is in there, so they take a good amount of cooking time. And why normally people tell you when you make a ravioli, when it floats, it's done. That's true, but here you gotta be extra careful because you have a good amount of meat in it. Now, if you eat it right away, you can eat them warm like that with a stock or with a consomme, or you do what I'm doing. You make them, you chill them off, and then afterwards you fry them with fresh butter on it. You wanna cook them slow. Just spread them out like that, yeah. There we go. Now you gotta keep more butter on it and a close eye. Remember, everything is cooked in there. All you want to do now is get a little bit of color to it, you know? All I have is a little green onion over it. I know you've been dying to taste it.
You know I have.
Isn't that beautiful?
Phenomenal.
Let's get back to my favorite market in the Black Forest. Pick up a few things because we're gonna see my mom. We're gonna cook up a storm. This is the little hamlet of Pforzheim, Germany, where as a young child I was roaming around the streets. Unique about Pforzheim is it was settled by the Romans as the northern entrance to the Black Forest. It has 3 rivers come together right here, and it's a city known for its jewelry and watchmaking, commonly referred to in Germany as the Gold City. That's why I am the Golden Boy. Das ist interessant. Wo ich letztes Mal hier vor 7 Jahren, da haben sie ja so hohe Dinge gehabt.
Ja, die Konventionelle haben das ja immer noch.
Haben sie noch? Aber es sind voll Kunststoff. Spitzkraut, this is the one where you make the sauerkraut from. Those are the radishes, you clean them, you slice them, you put salt on them, then you eat them with your beer. Those potatoes are the best. Wie lange brauchen die Kartoffeln, dass sie so groß sind? Wie lange? Wie viele Wochen?
Die haben wir im Ende Februar gesteckt.
They're nice and yellow inside. The only thing close by us are the Yukon Golds. People around this region that make the potato salad, that's the potato they use. Langsam. Kussglück jetzt.
Oh!
It's not often I get to cook with my mom, since I live in the United States and she lives here in Germany. So while mom is cutting up the potatoes, let me explain you a couple more things about the real southern German-style potato salad. That doesn't get no mayonnaise and other ingredients. It's basically potato, it's onion, salt and pepper, oil, vinegar, and stock. You don't let the potatoes get cold. Room temperature, so it absorbs all the ingredients you put in. What inspired me early, my mother was a very sought-after cook for many events.
Ja, ich bin immer, hab nie Nein gesagt. Gell?
Obviously, she would bring me along. Yeah. wie viel Zentner Kartoffeln hast du schon gemacht in deinem Leben?
Jesus Gott, oh Mann.
Aha, das war ein unerträgliches Spiel von Wurstzipfel, huh?
Ja.
Aha. When I was a young boy, there wasn't a lot of time to play. I helped out here in the family restaurant that still stands here today, which was a very successful restaurant in its time.
Walter war ein lebendiger Boy, ein lebhafter Boy und für alles interessiert. Als kleiner Bub am Fasching habe ich ihn immer angezogen als Koch. Und von dort an hat er auch die Eigenschaften gezeigt zum Kochen.
Okay.
Also jetzt kannst du mal Zwiebeln schneiden.
Das ist eine teure Zwiebel. 3 Jahre Lehre, und so weiter und so fort. Das kannst du dir vorstellen.
2 Zwiebeln.
Ja, natürlich. Mache ich sofort, kein Problem. In the United States, we eat differently because usually you have a sandwich at lunch or something quick, and then the main meal is in the evening. In the Black Forest, during my days, it would be the main meal was lunch. Then you have a little cafe in the afternoon with something sweet, and then a very light potato salad, a little sausage salad. You sit together, you may have a glass of beer or maybe a glass of wine, and that's kind of it. Jetzt macht es neu. Langsam. Okay.
Na, jetzt kommt Pfeffer und Salz.
Okay, Pfeffer. In dem Salz heavily.
Dann kommt der Öl
Öl und Essig.
und Essig, zuerst der Essig und dann Weißwein.
Hier.
Kann man noch nachwürzen. So, jetzt brauchen wir das
Bring
Fleischbrot.
it right over. And here is my sister Elspeth, look at that. Who happens to be a doctor here, but is a hobby chef. And she got it from her mother, obviously, since mom is the best cook that I know. She made a stock with a wood vegetable, then she strained the stock. Look at how clear, it's like a consomme, look at it. This is the best because it has all the marbling in there, and it gives you the flavor. The garnishing action. This is where I learned from early on that food comes from the heart, and if it's presented properly, you know there's love behind it. That is mom's very special potato salad. She's been making it since she is 10 years old, helping her mom. So this recipe in my hand is about 80 years old. What do you think about that? That's a true taste of history right there. You just saw my mom making her world-famous Black Forest potato salad, which I maybe could try to imitate, but I'm not even going there. So what I'm going to do a salad that we also eat along with it. We call it acker salad. In this country, it's called marsh. This dressing for the marsh is a Dijon mustard emulsion. You put mustard at the bottom of your bowl, and then you take olive oil, will bind with the mustard. So I'm going to put some of my vinegar in there right now. Now, I'm going to add some salt, good amount of pepper, a little bit of garlic. I have red onions, I chopped them already. Egg yolk, have the yolk separate from the white. It's for beautiful appearance. Then I have lardons, it's just for the crunchiness. Good amount of hazelnuts, there we go. Parsley and chives. Mix it up together, gently. A little bit more chopped egg on top. And this meal is completed. Boris, so good to see you again.
Hi, Walter. I'm happy to welcome you here.
Chef Boris of the famous Sea House outside of Pforzheim.
Today we cook together here a summer dish. It's asparagus of the region, salmon trout marinated from the Bad Liebenzell aquaculture and some fresh herbs. And we think we have one of the last asparagus of this year.
Asparagus is a delicatessen here in Germany. The best part of the world is Schwetzingen, right outside of Heidelberg, where the white asparagus comes from. It cannot be compared with the green asparagus we know. Unique flavor. How do you describe the cuisine here? Because you call yourself a Landesgasthof, which means you are like a restaurant in the country.
That means we have here the regional aspects, and we will get a lot of products out of the forests and the fields outside.
Like the chanterelles, right from here, right?
Exactly. I always go every afternoon in the forests to have a good, silent, calm time for me and selecting some mushrooms.
And help your food cost.
Yeah, as well. Okay, let's begin.
Okay, let's begin, yeah.
I've prepared a marinated green and white asparagus, and the dressing is just vinegar, a bit honey, and chive, dill, parsley. We get small decorations with fresh herbs and some eatable flowers of my garden.
And that trout, you said, is no additives, no chemicals.
People are very traditional here in Pforzheim, so they love it, like it is. So we make a little finish, some herbs and some chanterelles on the salad, and at last I give a bit of the marinade so it's nice, fresh and juicy.
Chef, this is a spectacular idea. You've taken all the product of the region in a beautiful, beautiful presentation. I mean, it's just a spectacular dish.
Thank you.
In the olden days, if you finished your apprenticeship, you would go travel. You might work in France, you might work in Spain, you might work in Italy, you maybe work on a cruise ship. Wherever you might work, eventually you come back home. And you brought all your culinary experience with you. So the culinary prowess of each chef, in a tiny little village, you could find an old Tudor house, but with unbelievable food. Because what you learn, you bring back home. The same was in my case, except I never made it back home. Knowing that I wanted to be a top chef, not just any chef, and through some connections and some networking, I was able to land the job as apprentice in the Hotel Post in Nagold. The Hotel Post in Nagold was built in 1773, same year as the City Tavern in Philadelphia. Napoleon ate there, and it was one of the best hotels that you could find in the Black Forest, and that's where I studied. Once I finished my apprenticeship after 3 years, I moved on to Bad Wildbad. It has a lot of shops, and it's very affluent. Nestled in this beautiful, beautiful valley in the Black Forest is the Summer Break Hotel, a spectacular hotel that I worked in my early days. The Black Forest is full of venison and boar, and all those items would be on the menu. So for a young chef, there was so much to learn. But I will tell you, during the rest of my culinary career, I always drew back on the experience I found right here at the Summer Break Hotel. I never went back to the Summer Break or to the Black Forest, and I really never regretted it. It's a great country, and you know what? When I'm homesick for some really good currywurst, like I'm making right now, all I gotta do is look for Dietz & Watson, and I've got it. I have a currywurst, it's a brats on the grill. Beautiful. All I'm gonna do, cut it up. For some of you, it may sound very strange, but trust me. As a youngster, when I got a little tip from my uncle, after working hard in the restaurant, I would find the next place close by that would serve a currywurst. Currywurst, all it is a brat, ketchup, and curry powder on top. So to me, that is very nostalgic. Matter of fact, when I was in Pforzheim just recently, I had a currywurst in the market. Same place where I had a currywurst 40 years ago. Childhood memories. And thanks to Dietz & Watson, I can have the old world flavor anytime, so I don't have to be homesick and I have my currywurst. A spectacular menu deserves a spectacular knife. I had the opportunity to visit Henkel's factory in Germany, who's making spectacular knives for centuries.
Solingen, Germany is world-renowned for producing the highest quality steel cutlery. Known as the City of Blades, Solingen's steel craftsmanship dates back to the Middle Ages.
You know, you see all this beautiful shale tiled all along the buildings, on the roofs, on the walls, and it wasn't the only great resource that they had here in Solingen. You know, to make good knives, you need iron, you need wood, and you need water, and Solingen had that combination of all three.
Far more abundant and less expensive than copper, the use of iron made blades heavier and stronger, which increased their cutting ability.
We're here at a Backhauser Cotton, where knives were ground by hand only on water power for hundreds of years. And this is one of only a few left remaining that actually still works.
In 1731, Peter Henkels registered the Zwilling or twin logo with the Cutlers Guild of Solingen, making it one of the oldest in the world. Here, knives are forged using up to 40 manufacturing steps and the same principles perfected by Peter.
Steel comes into the factory in giant spools, which are then cut in a 400-ton press. Those blanks are then taken and upset forged. The center of the blank is heated up to a super high temperature, and then the two ends are pushed in to form this bulge that then becomes the bolster. Then all of the excess metal is trimmed away so that you're left with only what is going to become the finished blade.
Just checking to make sure that the knife is completely straight. Very, very interesting. You know, I cook with these knives all the time. I have no idea how much work goes into it.
The finished blade then goes through multiple polishing steps to get the bolster shaped. It then goes through grinding. After grinding, heating and cooling, tempering, and ice hardening. That way you end up with a knife that is both hard and tough and holds an edge for a long time.
The final step must be completed by hand. Only a skilled artisan can create that perfect edge with high initial sharpness and great edge retention.
As a chef, the most important tool you have after your own hands is your knife. So it's very important to have a knife that you're comfortable with, that has a level of quality that it can be sharpened over a lifetime, and that you can use over and over and over again.
Let's go back to our kitchen and I show you how to make this Black Forest cake.
Just a quick talking point before we get started with the assembly here. The cherries are the most important part. They have been soaked with a lot of kirsch and a vanilla bean and a cinnamon stick. You let them macerate and let all those flavors get together overnight in the refrigerator before you start this. So, cake layers, we have 3 of them here. That's traditional, yes? Fantastic. If you will, do the honors for me.
You cannot ever make a Black Forest cake without kirsch water. They call it cherry brandy. It's a clearly distilled brandy from the same cherries that you garnish and use from the filling. The more kirsch you put on it, the better. Excellent. But some places take your keys away for the car. Because remember, the alcohol stays in it. It doesn't really completely evaporate out of it.
Right. Okay, so next, this is just standard whipped cream. This has a little bit of gelatin in it.
If you make it for later consumption, you want to do it this way because otherwise the whipped cream will not hold.
Yes. Put your first layer in. The cherry goo, that's the other important part with the cherries. After they have sat overnight, you want to strain the juice out. There was maybe like a cup and a half. Thicken it with about a tablespoon of cornstarch and that'll do it just nicely. More and more flavor. Okay, just gonna give that a quick spread. Perfect. And now the cherries.
Most important part.
Most important part. You just wanna make sure they're evenly spaced so that your next layer sits flat on top. There we are. Some more kirsch.
No, of course.
What's the story with the witches?
I don't know if there's one kitchen in the Black Forest that doesn't have a witch hanging in there.
Really?
And the reason for this, we believe that the good kitchen witch keeps the bad one out, so your recipes will always work.
Ah. Getting to the last layer here. And you just want to make sure that as we're coating the whole cake now, that you get a good portion on top, and then when you ice the sides, it's okay for it to be a little bit thin. We're gonna press some chocolate into the side, as is traditional.
You want to fill your pastry bag for the garnishing of the cake?
Perfect, thank you. Just over the edge of this bowl here, we're gonna press these chocolate shavings. And of course, you gotta make sure that you're using good, dark chocolate for the shavings. Last 2, perfect.
What a spectacular way to finish this fantastic episode from the Black Forest. Diana, thank you for helping me because the Black Forest would never be the same without a Black Forest cake.